Hey guys, what's going on? This is Greg with Full Court Nerd giving you insight into Major League Baseball playoffs. They start tomorrow, September 30th, so let's get going. The first matchup that we're going to have is the Oakland A's going against the Kansas City Royals. Oakland did all they could to try to miss the playoffs this year, and they pretty much almost did, except for they needed the last game to get to the playoffs. Kansas City, though, they're at home this game. It's a one-game playoff. I think they're just happy to be in the playoffs, though. They're not going to win this game. Oakland's going to get by and move on to the Angels in the next round. Next up, we have the Giants at the Pirates. The one advantage that Pittsburgh has going for them is that this game is going to be in Pittsburgh. You've got that time difference. I don't think it's going to affect the Giants one way or the other. I think San Francisco moves on. Let's stick with the National League. We've got the Cardinals at the Dodgers. And as much as it hurts to say this, I'm a big Cardinals fan, but the Dodgers are just far and away the better team here. They've got better pitching. They've got a better offense. The Dodgers should walk away with this series with the win. However, if the Cardinals can get past the Dodgers in this round, they're going to go to the World Series. Next up, we have the Giants and the Nationals. The Nationals really haven't played a meaningful game since, I don't know when, last couple of weeks for sure. They locked up the division pretty early. With that said, the Giants, they've kind of been in that playoff mode for the past couple of weeks, and I think they're going to upset the Nationals here. Remember, it's a 5-game series. I think the Nationals are going to lose to the Giants. Giants take this in 4. Moving over to the American League, let's talk Tigers-Orioles. Now, the Orioles have been playing really well recently, and again, they're a team that doesn't have a lot of recent playoff experience, but having seen them in person a couple times this year, they are for real. I think they're going to take the Tigers, even though Detroit's got the best hitter in the game. I think the Orioles are going to take this in 4. Next up, we have the Oakland A's against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And if you remember a couple months ago when they were vying for the division, Oakland pretty much just laid over and died, and Los Angeles really just took them and beat them behind the woodshed. I think the Angels are actually going to sweep the A's here. Billy Bean, maybe next year. Moving on to the NLCS, you're going to have the Dodgers against the Giants. Now, when they faced each other this year, they only played 6 games. Dodgers did take 4 of those games. I'm going to predict the Dodgers win the series in 6 games. Next up in the ALCS, we're going to have the Orioles and the Angels. I think the Angels are definitely the better team. I'm thinking they're going to move on in 5 games. They're going to get some rest. The move over to the East Coast for them, it's not going to have as big of an effect as it is on Baltimore coming from the East Coast to the West Coast. Angels in 5 is going to give them some time to rest and meet up with the Dodgers in the World Series. An all Los Angeles World Series. It's going to suck for the rest of the country, but it's going to be exciting if you live in California, especially if you live in the Los Angeles area. I think both teams are evenly matched. The Dodgers have a better pitching staff. The Angels have a little bit better of an offensive threat with Pujols, Trout, everything like that. But with this being a home series for the Angels due to the American League winning the All-Star game and their stupid rule that Bud Selig put in a couple years ago, I'm going to give the Angels the World Series title in 7 games. When in doubt, just go with Trout. So those have been my predictions for the 2014 Major League Baseball playoffs. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, or you can get me at Twitter at FullCourtNerd. Look forward to hearing from you. See you on the green. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us over at Facebook.com/FullCourtNerd or on Twitter at FullCourtNerd.